Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to Worse Than Death. In the last video, we found out some shocking truths in the graveyard. And now we also have to deal with whatever knocked us out. So, let's start slow recovery. Where the hell am I? What is that noise? It sounds like water. Come on, get up. Get up, Grace. God, my head is in agony. Wait a minute. I'm in the hospital. How did I get here? Flynn? Flynn! Are you here? Okay. I need to slow down, take a breath. I can't do anything like this. I need to find some painkillers, or I won't be able to think straight. The door's sealed shut. I have to find another way out. The sign says these doors lead to the west wing of the hospital. The door's been locked tight. Maybe there's a way to open it somewhere else. This plant looks like it's died a long time ago. I can see a cabinet inside the nurse's station. There must be some painkillers in there. Need to find a way to get inside before I pass out from the pain. The door to the nurse's station is locked. There's a key card reader here though. And I don't have a key card. The sign says this door leads to the administration wing. The door's been locked tight. Maybe there's a way to open it somewhere else. The sign says these doors lead to the hospital's east wing. Oh boy. So, to the administration wing. Here we go. And hopefully I don't get killed. Hello? Is anybody here? Looks like I'm going to have to look after myself. There's a huge hole in the wall. I'll have to come back to this later. My head is pounding. Any way to hide? The plaque beside the doors says this is the office of Director Martin Hoffman. Oh. The photo, it's been smashed. As if in a struggle, there's glass everywhere. The plaque beside the door says this is the staff room. Those tarps must be to cover up some ongoing construction. They'd probably make a good hiding spot. Okay, so let's try the the director's office. See what I can find in here. No meds here. Shit! Okay! Again with the scares. Just a whiteboard. Can't even focus enough right now to read it. It's just a chart. This can't help me right now. It's a very messy desk. I can't see any medication here. The desk drawers seem to be locked, but I can't worry about that now. It's a skeleton model. The head is missing. Oh, joy. Okay, so nothing in there. Can't even run, so if anything's gonna kill me, it's gonna kill me very quickly. What is that awful smell? Some kind of whiteboard. This doesn't help me right now. It would help me. You're gonna find a corpse. There's a disgusting wet mess here. It smells like blood. This is going to make me sick. I can't look at this right now. It looks like one of the staff left a magnetic card lying around. Cool! And it's saved, which means I could possibly die now. Alright. Let's go back. Try not to aggravate anything that's going to kill me, or at least not right now. Use the key card. Yeah. Grab it. Use it. That key card worked. Oh god. Finally. Please let there be something here I can use. Okay, that's not good. Oh, thank God. There's a bottle of acetaminophen? I'm sorry, I believe I just mispronounced that terribly. Just need to get it open. Finally. And is the pain gone? I'm starting to be able to think straight again. Oh god, what am I going to do? I had finally caught up to Flynn. Now I'm all the way out here. Good point. He could be at the cemetery, or he could be dead by now, for all I know. Maybe I should look around. There's got to be a reason I ended up here. Some kind of notes just taped to the wall. Maybe one of the maintenance people put it up. D is worth 12, C is worth 20, B is worth 6, A is worth 8. E is worth D and B, so that's 20. No, that's not 20, that's 18. Getting things mixed up now. F is worth 1, G is worth same as A, so 8. H is worth twice as much as A, so 16. Okay. There's an electrical panel here. Looks like the various breakers can be turned on or off. Okay. So, let's figure this out. No. Okay, just flip everything off. Leave it like that for a minute. A bright yellow sticky note is affixed to the computer monitor here. It says, left has to be 18, right has to be 27. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Okay, so clue. 2 clues. We have 17, Alright, check one more time. 27 and 18. D, C, so turn C off. Turn A off. B and D need to be on. And 27 is going to be... H is the same, it's twice as much as A. He's worth the same as A. He is worth... Okay. So... 18... H... That would be... No. Let's go with 16, which is H. Now that'd be 32 if I did that. E and H. F is 1. G is worth the same as A, which is 8. Alright, so this is going to take a bit of work. Okay, turn U off. D. A. No, that's not right. It's those two. Wait, what just happened? I flipped one by accident. That did the trick. The lights are starting to come back on. Okay, so I was gonna kind of work with it and see if I get it working, but I ended up doing that by accident anyway. Okay, so that worked out. The old-fashioned desk is littered with dusty reports and forms. There were incident reports about Grace's father. Apparently he became quite violent on several occasions and had to be restrained. The shelf in here is completely packed, but it looks like somebody was going through all of the patient files. Folders and documents have been ripped out and thrown on the floor, like someone was searching for something. Can I use the computer? No. Okay. Alright. Well, it's starting to feel chilly in here, especially towards the west wing. Maybe I should check it out. No! Holly, no! This is west wing. Resetting that electrical panel must have also reset the locks. The door is open now. Bye. Oh shit, not again. Holly, you're going to give me a heart attack. And I don't know how long this hallway is. And how fast this particular creature is. I'm right next to you, so stop asking. There, I'm gonna check every door. Oh, this room's gonna give me a headache. Door's jammed shut. I won't be able to open it. I don't like that. I do not like that. The curtain was closed before. I'm sure of it. There are some bloodstains here on the bed. Almost like something had rubbed against the sheets. There's a photo There's a patient report here. It says that the patient here had been moved from another room due to violent altercations with patient in next ward. Mr. Sarton was transferred to semi-private ward. Sarton? New injuries sustained include femur fracture and mild concussion. Daners should perform cognitive tests twice daily. What the hell? According to the other pages here, Mr. Sarton was admitted for what he claimed was food poisoning. Nurse's note says otherwise, though. This note says that drugs were found in his system, though Mr. Sarton denied using any. There's a heavy-duty model of a human skull here. Oh, it's a key. Thank you. There's a damp, chilly breeze coming in through part of the window. The glass here looks like it's been smashed as someone tried to break in or out. Alright. Gonna go back to my hidey hole. Wait for the monster. I'm nowhere near you. Thank you. Any minute now. You're getting closer. I'm here. Goodbye. Oh boy. Yeah, you keep going that way. I'll look over here. What happened here? It's so hard to see in the dark, but I can feel this odd choking sense of anger. There's a patient report tucked away here. It's for Grace's father. The report is page after page of scrambled notes by different nurses and doctors, violent outbursts, refusal to take medication, attempts to sign himself out, unprovoked displays of extreme aggression have forced us to move him to a private ward for the safety of the staff and other patients. There's another page here that has a photocopy of a police report. It says that Grace's father attacked a visitor, but the visitor didn't press charges. Wait, the name of the visitor on the page report, it was Jack. Oh boy. There's a medical cabinet here, but it's shut tight. It's been modified to have some kind of intricate, heavy locking mechanism. Doesn't use a key, but there's a series of odd-looking dials designed beside the cabinet. I get the feeling that somebody really doesn't want anyone to see what's inside here. I'm just gonna go over here. Okay, there's a dead man on the floor. A pin on his coat says his name was Martin Hoffman. Hoffman, huh? And that he was the hospital director. He's only been dead for a few hours. I guess there's blood all around him on the floor. It's still wet. He seems to have been clutching something when he died. He's only been dead a few hours, and he looks like this? That's not right. It's an x-ray sheet of someone's chest. It's covered in blood. But the label says that it was for Grace's father. I'm pretty sure doctors use chest x-rays as a way to catch strokes before they happen. Maybe this was taken before. But why would this still be here? Oh god, I can see the director's torso now. His heart is missing. The X-ray is covered in all sorts of scratches. Maybe with the correct light, I could look more closely. I get a few, things. There are 4 little dials here, fashioned into some kind of homemade locking mechanism. Looks like they have letters on them. Mountain, decade, spiral, infinity. Nope. Okay, so I'll be back. Hide here for a second. See if that thing comes closer to me or not. Alright. Enough with your fussing. Run away? Yeah, I'm trying to. Alright, so I gotta go back in there eventually. Can I go in here now? Good. Hey, cool. There's a large hole in the wall. It's almost like something was thrown up against it. The damage is so severe, though. Who or what could have done this? Let's go in here. Look around. The whiteboard is covered in schedule notes and staff comments, but one phrase has been scrawled over everything. Got you back. It's a medical diagram of a human skeleton. It's got notes and terminology all over it. The head on the chart is highlighted as if it's supposed to be important. Life-size human skeleton model. The head is missing, though. Well, let's put it back. The head fits squarely on the model's shoulders. I think I heard a click somewhere within the office. The desk drawer opened up. It's extremely messy inside. Wait a minute. There's an X-ray sheet here, covered by a stack of forms and reports. The label says it's for Flynn. It's an X-ray of his leg. Man, it looks a lot worse than I would never imagined. No wonder he limps like that. Poor Flynn. The accident really changed him forever, in more ways than one. This X-ray has marks all over it, but I can't tell if they mean anything. Perhaps if I had the right kind of light. Alright, got another X-ray. Let's get out of here. What do we have in here? The whiteboard has notes by the nurse's staff on it. The nursing staff. Looks like some nurses were concerned about some patients. One note says, "Watch out for Mr. I can't make out the name. It's been rubbed off." The note continues, "He's been extra angry lately." I think I know who they're talking about, so. Looks like someone was packing kitchen items in here. There's a whole pile of basic stuff shoved in the box. Was someone ransacking the staff room? It sure looks like it. Enough with the jump scares right now. Table's filthy. Dark, messy. Everything smells like blood and copper. Oh my god. In the middle of the mess, there's a human heart. Looks like it was violently ripped out. The ventricles are torn. There's blood everywhere. Human heart. I don't know if I'm gonna need that or take it back over to the dead doctor. So. And I'm just nervous about that hole in the wall. Okay. Resetting, yeah. Okay, so this side's now open. Should be cold in here. Grimy looking gurney is parked against the wall. The thick sheet on top is stained and smells repugnant. Dark viscous fluid is slowly dripping from under the sheet onto the floor. This must be one of the hospital's examination rooms. The patient's chart shows some basic medical information. It was probably meant for explaining things to kids. There are crude marks around the figure's head and a heart, so if someone was using it as some kind of reference. The filthy mirror shows only my warped reflection. I look terrible. The examination bed looks strangely free of dust and dirt. Someone had used it recently. Wait. It's a fairly modern weigh scale. It's been heavily scratched up, but it still works. You just put something on it, and it tells you its weight. Well, I have a heart here, so let's find out. And that looks larger than a normal human heart. Ugh, disgusting. The scale says that the heart weighs 465 ounces. I'll just leave this here. I don't want to ever touch that thing again. 465. Check. There's a small safe here. Like the kind you would find in a motel room. It looks like it needs a 4-digit code to open. There's a note of some kind taped to the front of the safe. How much is love worth? Well, 4, 6, 5. That did it. The safe is open. I figured the other number was 0, considering the fact that the heart weighed 465, and there was no other number with it. Looks like there was a couple of things stashed away in here. There's a note here. It's extremely hard to read, as if the person writing it couldn't quite manage. All I can make out is Grace. I love... What? What the hell is this? There's a beat-up old x-ray in here. It shows a severely broken arm. God, that looks painful. The label on the corner says it's for Mr. Sarton. There are some kind of scratches all over it. Maybe I could see better with the right kind of light. Yeah, you keep telling me that. The supply cabinet has been broken into and ransacked. There are open packages and discarded wrappers everywhere. Maybe the wrappers are for intravenous kits. Somebody took bags, tubes, and needles, and other stuff. Okay. Off I go. And either the hospital was under renovation, or something drastic happened to it. These building materials look like they've been abandoned. They're covered in mold and dirt now. This is a crash cart, but it looks like all of its contents have been removed. Damn. The doorway to the rest of the hospital has been sealed. There's no other way out of here. I feel like I'm gonna get chased out of this room. So, oh, not more blood. It's a poster describing various conditions and susceptibility to them with age. It sure makes getting older seem unnecessarily terrifying. The wash station here looks like it's been used recently. The steel basin is stained with streaks of red. There are discarded latex gloves on the counter and solid disposal tissues. Alright. Everything is a dark red color and smells disgusting. The lock has been broken off with off this supply cabinet. My capability of reading and speech has gone downhill since I started this. And several of the contents have been taken or used. Was someone here in the hospital using all of this stuff? Gross. There's a huge damp mess here on the x-ray table. The vinyl covering of the bed has been slashed and the bed has been soaked with blood and little bits of gristle. Some old-looking tools have been left here. A scalpel, some forceps. They're all rusted and stained. Alright. There's a big litter box here on the counter. It's used for looking at x-rays. Come on, grab the x-ray. Okay. Reserved, it's supposed to spell something. H E L. Okay, so we have H E L and P. Alright, we have our code. Maybe those x-rays can help me get out of here. I can always look at them again if I need to. Well, let's look at them one more time. H-E-L-P. Yeah, thank you. Catch your breath. Get out here. Time to run. Alright, now back to the first wing with the monster. Hide here. Go in the first room. Turn around now and shove off. I can't believe that actually worked. Nope, wrong room. Hide here. Figure out where he's coming from, which way he went. There you are. Make no noise. I'm right behind you. Alright. H. P. I missed it. This one should be E. This one should be an L. It seemed to work. I heard something unlock beside here. My god, this is insane. The cabinet is stuffed full of notes, photos, and old newspaper clippings, just like at Grace's house. There's a scrap of paper stuck to the wall. The writing on it is so chaotic and angry, it's barely legible. It says, Saturday, 10 p.m., Sawmill, time to do it. Wait, that was tonight. It's an instant photo of Vanessa. It was probably taken without her knowing it. Her whole head has been violently scribbled on, but it's definitely her. The writing on the photo says, addict. There's a note here, written on the back of a service manual for a generator. The manual has little staped label on the front that says, property of Sandy Lake Hydroelectric Station. The note on the back looks like it was written in a hurry. It says, you wanted these photos, so I delivered. I have more, but you'll never see them if you don't pay it as promised. Anything else? It's an instant photo of Jack. Looks like a candid shot. He's standing near a tombstone in the cemetery. Looks like Grace's grave. What's Jack doing visiting Grace? There's a note on the photo. Liar. It's an instant photo of a man I don't recognize. He's walking out of the entrance of the town's library. The photo looks like it was taken from a hidden spot somewhere. The man's been violently circled in pen, and a word has been written below. Defiler. I can't believe this. Everything that's happened tonight, all of those bodies, was Grace's father behind all of it? That can't be right. But what about those things? Like the one out in the hall right now. How does this explain them? I just can't make sense of it. But that one note said something was happening at the sawmill at 10. I don't know if Flynn is still at the cemetery. The sawmill's a whole lot closer. Maybe I should head back to the main foyer and find a way to get out of here. Yeah, great idea. Wait a minute. Where did that thing go? What the... I think the front door just unlocked itself. Can't believe it. The door really has been unlocked. The cabinet I found in Grace's father's room, it mentioned that something was supposed to happen at the sawmill tonight. I don't know where else to go. It might be my only chance to find some answers. Can't quit now. I have to make it to the lumber mill. Okay. Well, this has been a horrifying chapter, in some ways. So I think I'm going to leave it here, and we'll pick this up in the next chapter. Chapter 6, A Terrible Tragedy. So until then, see you guys.